Word.
Dope.
I got you. Word. So remind me, who am I sitting with here today?
It's Trippin' with Heavenly Souls.
I'm David, Heavenly Souls.
Hell yeah. And you know already it's elevator going up. But word. So Heavenly Souls, that's some dope shit. Holy City, huh?
Oh yeah.
So where'd that kind of come up?
We kind of saw like a need for like an identity for the people in the Holy City. Like, sure, we call it that, but there's like nobody that's like attached to it. So we wanted to give like an identity to the people in the Holy City, and in that, it's even more than that. It's more like underground creatives right now, really. So it's just like a collective of people coming together to create something dope for the city.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, really just trying to like, garner everybody together, and bring all the souls up, all the artists, and really just anything creative or anybody out of Charleston that's trying to push themselves to the next level.
Hell yeah. What do you think sets Charleston apart, like from other cities?
Definitely, I would say one of the biggest things is we're like a small big city. Yeah. So it's like we got all the perks of it being a big city, like a bunch of people from everywhere, people always visiting and stuff like that, but it's small. I mean,
yeah, everybody knows each other.
Everybody knows each other.
Everybody knows each other.
And
you think you don't know someone? You definitely do, bro. Yeah. Or they will find out eventually, bro.
Oh yeah. Word. So I like what you guys are doing as far as Heavenly Souls, because it's like, man, like especially in the music industry, you're always expecting some like satanic shit. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
This is definitely a turn for the better. You know what I mean? So
definitely.
Talk about a little bit about that. You know what I mean?
Well, one of the first things when me and Dillon started getting into like music videos and stuff like that in general was like, we're shooting this stuff. I don't want guns in our face.
Word.
Those are always the memes and stuff. Yeah. But no, just like there's all types of music out there, like hip hop in general. Even though like we don't focus like only on that, but that's just like, that's our type of
like
stuff.
The mainstream right now.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't always have to be like dark. A lot of the other people that we've worked with, it's been like more uplifting, because that's what, we want to do. We want to uplift.
Yeah, Charleston has that like up vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
it's starting
party city.
Yeah, it's really a party city, but we're trying to change the culture too, and like actually help get these people into the spotlight, because like I don't know what it is, but just sometimes in the city, like people like will be creating something like super dope, but nobody's heard of them. Yeah. Nobody's heard of them, and it's like, what is going on? Like, why aren't these people getting seen?
That goes down to just like media production.
Yeah.
Like that's why I would say like, let's say like a city like Orlando or Atlanta, right? Why do they seem like they got something more going on? It's because there's more leaders in the community bringing people together. You know what I mean? Like throwing shows, like starting brands, and then like just helping other people. They got consistency. Like even like I like to throw events too, but I'm a one-man show, so it's like I don't even have the resources or ability to like be throwing a show once a month, which is all we really need. You feel me? Let's say you throw a show, I throw a show once a month. That's 3 shows we got a month.
Right.
Shit, you feel me? Like and so it's like we just need more people.
Do stuff.
Hell yeah. So tell me about like your music videos. You guys started out with that or what?
Yeah, so we've done 3 now.
Yeah, 3 in total.
We're about to start pumping out a bunch this summer, definitely. Our first one was with this artist that we work with named Slumber. He's tough. Y'all are gonna be seeing a lot of his stuff coming out, probably towards the end of the summer, early fall. And then the Harley Boys, I'm sure everyone knows the Harley Boys. They really gave us like our first like chance to go creative, do whatever, for the most part, with someone who's, they got a fan base, they're established, So that was a huge like, cosign for us to do that. And then Jesse was our most recent music video that's done the best. I mean,
that one was just cool as fuck.
Yeah.
We spent we put have you seen it? Have you seen that music video? Alright, so we took like one of those old like TVs, old tube TVs, and most people will like spray paint the screen green so they can green screen like a video in it look like it's in the TV, but like I actually like put it in the TV. I like played the music video. I pre-filmed like footage. I took a projector with some moving clouds, put it behind him, and then recorded some footage of him rapping, and then I put that in a TV and then played it back and recorded it.
Nice.
And we got like couple time lapses, but we took like, I think it was like 3 or 4 hours to pick apart cotton balls and like cover this table in cotton balls and then cover the TV in it so it looks like it's floating in the clouds.
Nice.
So it was a lot of work, but it was cool as fuck. It turned out dope. That was our first 1,000 view video. I think we're at 1.6 on it now.
Nice.
So that shit's pretty cool.
What's up? Oh yeah, laying down the foundation.
Yeah, that's the biggest part.
We're trying to like with being consistent with the shows. We're trying to be consistent with the music videos too. Cranking out like at least one a month.
Oh yeah,
the goal right now.
And the aesthetic I see he does Instagrams are nice and posh.
That's where because like you trying to promote ourselves. You know, you gotta starts off with social media. Is like you gotta make sure as soon as someone goes to your page, it's what are they looking at. If you're trying to push, we're trying to push Heavenly Souls. If we're trying to push the stuff that we do, they come on Instagram and they see like some bummy kids. It's like, well, what are they doing?
Yeah, we all got like the same vibe with the profile pictures and the highlights, and then at the same time we got like what we do for the brand in the bio, just so they can like find us, like the foundation. We got like lay a foundation, you know what I mean? So it's like that way, like they don't know who we are, but I want them to figure it out when they start looking at us.
Facts, exactly. They gonna have like a picture in your head. Like I don't know if you've ever been called out by like your IG name in public.
Yeah.
People are, like, kind of like hit you sideways, like that's not alright. Yeah, that's me. Like it's like damn, people actually watching. You know what I mean? They actually like it clicks with them. You know what I mean? So definitely like keep doing what you're doing. You guys on TikTok?
Yeah,
I'm heavy on TikTok right now. I've been
Tell them
posting
what your TikToks are.
Bro, it's like satire about my daily life, and then sometimes I come in and throw like fit videos and shit like that. But sometimes behind the scenes of like the stuff we make and produce.
What is my TikTok?
I'll be jokey as hell.
Yeah, my TikTok is breezy0710.
You gotta change that. Mine's mine's HS tripping. Shit funny.
But I gotta get more active on TikTok. That's the hardest part about social media is just
staying consistent. You want to know what got me like really on TikTok? Bro, my Snapchat got banned. So I was like, fuck. Like, I started using my TikTok like Snapchat, just posting bullshit every day. Now it's like, it's a snowball effect.
Yeah.
Like, really, you could just get 1,000 followers in a week just because, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
As long as you're just putting out good content, you guys got the good aesthetic,
Yeah.
Get the gas pedal.
I'm chilling at 2,600.
Word.
Yeah. I had a good video, but then I deleted it. So I wanted to start fresh again with all this new stuff we're doing.
So, how'd you get into music and stuff like that? To kind of like turn the table.
For sure. I guess I'll get an interview. Well, I've always been doing music, my whole life. It started really like I graduated 2016. So between the summer of 2016 or like, end of 2017, you know what I mean? Going into my sophomore year of college, like it was me, my boy Paul, my boy Machi, and we were just like working at this shitty pizzeria, you know what I mean? Every single break we got, we was rolling up blunts and just freestyling. That's just where the dream began, you know what I mean? Like, we was like, oh shit, we low-key hard, like, man, I'm gonna make my own beats. So I got on Ableton and started making beats, like, and it just started like, I went into my next year of college, and like, I'm taking Theory 3, Theory 4. I'm just like, bro, like, I thought I'd be learning something by now. You feel me? Like, I understood the first two was gonna be like slow. It's like, damn, I don't really feel like I'm learning nothing. So I started skipping class, you feel me? All that normal shit, and like heading to the studio, like making some heat. And I was like, Mom, I don't want to go back to school anymore. She was like, you gotta go back to school, you gotta find a job. And I was like, oh, fuck that, I can't get a job yet. It's like, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go back to school. But I went to Full Sail. I went down in Florida. And so like that point in time was just like, I removed myself from like, because Charleston has a toxic side to it.
Yeah.
It's a really up vibe, but it's like too much up gonna make you go down, you know what I mean? So I was just like surrounded by toxic people, you feel me? Like I like even started a fraternity and got backstabbed by my own boys, like got kicked out. Like long story, but like I was down in Florida, just like fresh start. Like nobody knew who I was just trippy. Like that was my name back then. Now I'm elevated. I was just doing my music, and like everybody that was around me was serious about their craft. You feel me? And that was the one thing that really like set Orlando apart. Because like people out here, it's raw talent. 100%. There's so much talent out here, but who's serious enough to like take themselves seriously? Who's like who wants it enough to like get some shit cracking. You know what I mean?
Just bullshit.
There's a lot of like undeveloped sounds for sure.
Facts.
As soon as we can develop them and then start managing them and like actually get people where they need to get, the city will be something.
Facts. And it really just starts with, I think, like consulting. You feel me? Because like I believe, you know, you can't really manage somebody who doesn't want to be managed or like has something to manage.
Yeah.
But if they have something that they're starting, like the best thing you could do is just like be that voice in their ear that's like, yo, post more TikToks, yo, you need to like drop some more music. Like one of my boys, he doesn't even want to be a rapper, but dude's got straight talent. You feel me? There's not much that I can do and make him do things because he's like, I don't really want to. Like I just do this for fun. Like, I get it, but it's like, bro, you got a voice. Every song you make is catchy. You feel me? Finally, he called me while he was drunk. He's like, we gotta put a budget together. We gotta make a video. I'm like, yeah, I've been telling you, man. Like, shoot. But yeah, then my thing was like people around me, like being in Charleston, there wasn't like good enough producers. Nobody was really good at mixing. So it was like, fuck, I gotta learn how to do all this shit. You feel me? Like, so I just like became like a self-sufficient little person group. Like I always talk about myself as we, even though like I'm the only person doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, cause we doing this, you feel me? Like, and so we be putting on the shows, you feel me? Like, and like that's what it like that's where it all comes down to, right? The shows. Cause like me, I love being like a musician, being in the studio for sure, but back in the day, like the early CFC days, like 2016, 2017, I was throwing the fucking parties. You feel me? I was getting the city turned. You feel me? And so it's like nobody could throw a party like me. You feel me? Like everybody would just be pulling up anytime, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday morning, like, and it was lit. But then it evolved into, all right, I'm throwing an exhibition. I'm throwing a show. You feel me? So it's like I came back to Charleston in 2020, like middle of COVID. You feel me? Like I was like, shit, do I still got it? Put out the flyer. Boom, boom, boom. We had the I like to do Friday the 13th music arts exhibitions.
Okay.
Every Friday the 13th. Get some shit cracking. Next one's coming up. So, but dude, it was like 300 people packed up into what it was called the Peach Palace. It was just this house on Rutledge Street, downtown. It was crazy. Like it was packed. Like
300 people in a house downtown. Stupid.
Yep. You walk outside onto a porch. It was filled up. It was a sea of people, and it was crazy, bro. The craziest part, me and my boy had this song called Opus 1. It's just a trap beat, and he plays violin. Bro, we had all the bitches dancing the violin. Like it was crazy, bro. We've never seen nothing like that. That shit was crazy. We also had like a live band. While the band was transitioning, I was like, just like, there was nobody singing, so I was like, fuck it, I got to freestyle. Like, I was like freestyling over some rock motherfuckers that were just, and I was like, out from the womb and into the tomb, out from the womb and into the tomb. It was like, everybody was going crazy. I was going crazy. I was like, what am I talking about?
I bet you're feeding off their energy.
Yeah, like bouncing forth, a little ping pong.
That's dope.
Facts. Hell yeah. But then, you know, I'll be with the fashion shits too. This is my thing.
I peed.
Hell yeah. This is a up 888. I always like to put a 777 to like confuse people. But these are the 5 pillars I'm gonna go through with them, so the camera can see too. So this is: 1 does not die, they become greater. There is strength in numbers. Always move in circles. Produce more than you consume, and always seek truth over knowledge.
Let's see.
I like that. That's tough.
Hell yeah.
I might have to airbrush some shit.
Word.
I airbrush a little bit.
Hell yeah. But yeah, just be fucking with the pants. I don't really like tailor anything. I'm not that experienced, but I like the design part of shit, you know. Yeah. Robots be like, yo, I want to talk to you. But yeah, I mean, what you guys working on right now? Like, you guys got anything in the works?
So much.
I gotta collect my thoughts for that. Hold on. Right now, we're social media managing comedians at a local comedy club here to help, because they don't have a foundation either. So we're helping them like get their social media presence going. And we're like following them around. And on top of that, we're helping push our artists and starting to manage them and get them together, get their music together to like release as an EP or project, whatever they got going on. Working on a music video right now, literally filming part of it tomorrow. What else?
We got podcasts
coming in the summertime.
Word.
We just dropped comic book.
Yeah, we just dropped a comic book.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. So what's with the comic books?
So we, one of our one of our boys, he works with us now. His name's Dillon Adams. You know, he's a wizard with the animations and all types of stuff like that. And he wanted to put a comic book together, and it's pretty much based off post-apocalyptic Charleston. What year is it set in? Like
2,222, just to mess
with
it.
But yeah, pretty much like long story short, you know, it's in the future. You know, it's based in Charleston, so there's a whole bunch of like Charleston, landmarks, references. I mean, it's called Sproul Avenue. I mean,
so
they got the pineapple downtown in there. We got Rainbow Road. We got a whole lot of it. So I mean, if you guys are into comic books and stuff like that, definitely go check that out.
Yeah, that's just cool.
We got a couple more editions coming out within the year, next couple years and stuff like that.
Yeah, we got 5 written already. They just need to be drawn, so we can run on this for probably 3 years at least right now.
You guys gonna print them?
Yeah, so we got some.
I want to print them, but we want to also turn it into like an NFT project, and then maybe from that investment turn it into a video game. Which would be like ultimate end goal type stuff.
That's really smart. That's definitely doable. All that shit.
Yeah, it's doable. It's crazy because like the space right now is what we're trying to do is so new. It's kind of hard to you can't look it up. You know what I mean? Like I can't go on YouTube and be like, how do I release an NFT comic book? Because there's nobody doing that.
You really have to make the blueprint.
Yeah, you have to make the blueprint. It's crazy. Like there's no like looking this up. So it's like a lot of like you gotta like know somebody that knows somebody, and they kind of like give you insight on what's going on and how you could possibly do it. But it's still not like a full plan. Like you can't.
But it's like literally, there's no rules written. Like you could literally just make up your own rules. Like because it's like the digital shit and the smart contracts and all that. It's like I don't know. Like I was trying to do I was thinking about doing an NFT magazine.
Yeah. Right.
So where like normal magazine stuff, and usually you look through and like, oh, I want to buy this, but boom, QR code right there. You can just buy whatever they're looking for. Like it'll take you to like an NFT. You know what I mean? A QR code to their NFT. Yeah. And it's like just featuring the best NFTs in one NFT package. NFTs are pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of I mean, you can go for days with this stuff, bro. Like for days.
Also, and that's one of our like biggest problems that we run into is that we want to do so much. There's only 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot. We've been doing a lot the last month, bro. I've been putting 20, 30 hours into the brand a week, bro. Like, shit's stupid. Like, people are like, start out with like an hour a day. Well, we started out with that. Now it's like 20, 30 a week, bro. That's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, as long as you stay organized, like, how's your guys', like, you guys get to link up every day and stuff?
Yeah, just
about 4 out of the 6 of us live under the same roof, so that kind of makes it easy.
That makes it nice.
Yeah, it does.
So,
always having, we have meetings at least once a week, always on FaceTime calls. We got, schedule written out so that way everyone knows, like, all right, we gotta get this, that done this week, we got this coming up next week, because we're still young. Like, I turned 22 in like a week and a half. Like, I appreciate that. So, I mean, like, something, if a girl hits you up, it's like, oh, I want to go see what's up. You get distracted easy, just, sometimes you just get bored or get lazy, don't want to do stuff, so it's a grind.
Oh yeah, I mean, as long as you got the people next to you,
exactly,
keeping you motivated, because like, bro, like being a one-man show, like literally you gotta motivate yourself and that shit, bro. I've been doing it, you feel me? I've really been doing this by myself for forever, but I've also had people that, like, I'm not ever gonna say like I really did it by myself, bro, because like my boys, we be FaceTiming, you feel me? But it really is like me, like staying organized with myself, because like I can tell so and so, yo, you need to make 5 beats this week. They're not gonna do it. You feel me? And it's not their fault, but it's like we're just not on the same page. They live too far away, or we don't have the convenience to be able to see each other every day, which is like a straight blessing for you guys. You know what I mean?
Because when we first started, so I live in Mount Pleasant, and Dillon, when we first started, he was living in Somerville, or Goose Creek, or whatever. And it would just be tough, like, cause that's a drive, 40 minutes of traffic and stuff like that. And since it was just me and him, it was like, all right, like, when this month can we link up to, work on some stuff? And then slowly, as months gone on, we just kind of started dialing in, and started only being around people that kind of had that same vision as us. You know, that way we could start delegating things and making it easier on us. We finally like formed a solid team where we don't have to do all this on our own, which has been like
nice.
the biggest blessing.
Yeah, there's what, 6 of us now?
So I mean, before if me and Dillon, either of us went on vacation or something or was sick, nothing's getting done. Like if we're not doing it, nothing's getting done. Now it's like, okay, we can go to this interview and we know, you know, such and such is back home animating this project that needs to be done by, you know, Monday. Like we can step out and do, you know, more of the CEO owner stuff of, you know, meeting people and building relationships and stuff like that, while the stuff that needs to be done, you know, as far as building the content gets done.
Thanks. Okay. Word. What's it called? So I was mentioning that social club too, right?
Yeah.
So like that whole idea of like for example, I got my boy. He also does clothes. His name is Hassan. He does Trilopia.
I've heard of him.
I've heard of him.
It's pretty fire. It's like so that he wins the race. Yeah. So I told him because like he's helping me. He's on the team for culture. That's what the social club is going to be called, Culture 843. And you know, music, fashion, and art, it's the holy trinity of culture. And so like he's doing the fashion, I'm with the music, etc., etc. I told him, how impractical is it for me and you to hang out every day? Like it's so impractical. You got to get this money. I got to get this money. Like I can't just come over every day. You feel me? Like I can't even come over once a week. You feel me? Like you don't have that time. And so my vision was to create like a studio, but less like a studio and more like a creative collaborative workspace. You know what I mean? Like something that honestly you could treat like the gym. You feel me? Like my idea was to make it affordable as possible. And I love using the gym analogy. Like that's like literally it, right? So it's like for $100 a month, you got access to everything. You feel me? You got the big ass photo studio. You can with, you know, we're gonna have like set designs and all that, so, like already in place for vertical, horizontal videos. Little fitting rooms. You know what I mean? Like a little spot where we can use for a venue, you know what I mean? And a little music studio it's not gonna be like for bands and everything, just like it's hip hop, you know what I mean? It's gonna be, you can record one voice, 2 voices, or a couple instruments, you know, something small. But then to treat it like the gym, because like how do you get bigger? You gotta go every day for 30 minutes, gotta go every day for an hour, you feel me? Like, and just get your reps in, you feel me? That's all it is just getting your reps in, you know what I mean? And so once you do things X amount of times, once you're going to the same place to work as I am, we gonna see each other every day.
Yep.
I'm gonna say, what you been up to? You know, this, that. By the way, I need some music for this new product drop I got going on. Man, I just made some fire ass beats. Boom. Any of these gonna work? Yeah, I like this one. Boom. Collaboration. You didn't even have to try. You didn't even have to link up. You didn't have to send no links. It's like you guys just going to the same place. You know what I mean? To get
being in the same place with people that think the same.
We're
gonna have to get
thing. That's kind of what's going on in our garage right now. We got like a studio and like couches and shit like that. So like,
make sure it wasn't this.
No.
All right, cool.
we're kind of working on the same vibe. Like actually, it's crazy enough, the gym membership type shit. Like I wanted like a pass where you can be like a studio pass and you just scan it like you're going to the gym.
Facts.
And you just show up whenever the fuck you want, and you know you can just lock in and create shit. Like there may already be people there, but at least like you can be in there working, and like who knows what feature or whatever you can come up with, like a song, an album, like you never know.
And you never know who you're gonna run into either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Charleston got some people that are low key famous. You feel me?
Yeah.
No,
like,
definitely.
For sure. And it's like, bro, they just need to work. So and so is just getting their model shoot done in the fucking thing. It's like, oh, bro, weren't you on fucking what's that like Charleston show?
Oh, Outer Banks.
Outer Banks.
Yeah.
Weren't you on Outer Banks? Yeah. Blah blah blah. And it's like now it's not like I saw you on the street and I'm trying to holler at you. Like no, it's like we both here obviously to work. Yeah. This is what I do. This is what you do. Like
let's do some stuff cooking. Definitely.
Facts.
But we're gonna need a premium platinum pass for that social club.
Facts.
I
was planning to do, you know, the artist membership. Like I was gonna do like a patron membership. So let's say you're not an artist, you just want to enjoy the vibes. You want to come to the private events. Little $50 a month. You know what I mean? $100 a month. You access to facilities, all this stuff, and then probably like a VIP. Like once we get shit rolling, to offer some VIP memberships. I got different ideas. Like it's still like kind of in the molding process. I got most of it pretty much down, but like for example, the gym that I go to, you can only go from 8 o'clock to 8 p.m. But if you got the key fob, you can go 24 hours. You know what I mean? So probably make it like that's how the VIPs will be. 24, like if you're VIP, you can go anytime. You feel me? And then obviously, you can bring a guest, like stuff like that. Because if you're a photographer and you got clients that aren't like members, like they should still be able to come because you're a member and you need to work. You know
they're
what I
in
mean?
the picture.
That's
dope.
Yeah. We'll go up.
Yeah.
That's the plan. I mean, Charleston, like, it's. I always, me and Dillon was joke around, talk about like the pot is boiling. Like, it's like we have everything we need. All the seasonings for this fire ass soup that we're cooking up. From all the artists that are in Charleston that do just anything. I mean, photographers, videographers, just there's so much stuff. I mean, there's festivals and random ass stuff every weekend. I mean, there's a Cajun festival in James Island today. Like, after this, we're going to a backyard music concert downtown. Like, there's so much stuff that's going on.
Let me know, cause shit, like I don't be hearing about it. You feel me?
Exactly, and that's the thing.
That's part of it. Yeah.
You hear about it, like you get lucky. Like it's like there's so much stuff that you just happen to see someone posting.
Yeah.
That you didn't even know. It was like, damn, well, this got promoted more. Like, be X amount of people there. It's just stuff like that.
What do you think about like gatekeeping in Charleston?
So, I don't personally. I haven't come across it yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
But I mean, I'm not surprised if it's there. I mean, actually, I know for a fact it's definitely there.
Oh, it's definitely there. I haven't run into it.
Just in general, I mean, like stuff like that sucks. I hate gatekeeping because like if I want to go up, right, why am I gonna stop this other artist? If someone's like, yo, that video that you shot for, like, who's that rapper? I'm not gonna be like, no, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Because if I shot a good video for him, he's gonna tell everyone that he fucks with.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we need. Shouldn't be a competition. I mean, obviously, like, we want to win. Got to have that competitive drive to keep you going, but we shouldn't be pulling each other down.
Facts. Definitely. I agree with that. Yeah, I've ran into gatekeeping just on like venues. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to like throwing shows.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Like especially like clubs downtown. Like we want to be somewhere legitimate. Like I've thrown shows under the bridge at the skate park. You know what I mean? Like underground shit.
Yeah.
But like we want to be in the clubs. You know what I mean? Or we want just like a stage. You know what I mean? And so it's just like it's appalling that you're gonna throw me such a high price because I'm not gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
Like where I could go to Orlando to a legit ass venue, they'll charge me $500 for 4 hours. And it's the same place where like Wi-Fi's funeral's going on tour, Smoke Purpose doing shows, you know what I mean? This, that. It's just affordable, you know what I mean? And out here, Tabboulih's, I don't know if you know.
Oh, yeah.
The back patio, we could probably get something going. It'll be like $10,000. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no.
What the fuck are you talking about? $10,000. Like, nobody's gonna make their money off that.
Never.
Like,
never.
Are you so down bad you guys need rent? Is that why you're asking me? You know what I mean? Like, because we can get some shit cracking if you stop the bullshit, but like...
Actually, no. Now that I think about it, we have... I'm not gonna say any names, but there's this page, this meme page.
Yeah, there is.
We were just like,
yo,
let's collab. You're supporting Charleston. We are Charleston. Like, let's get some work done. Like you said, throwing out crazy prices. Like they know you're not gonna like do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, crazy prices for nothing crazy too. Just a story repost. Like, just a story repost, bro. Like crazy numbers. Like this is like 24 hours and it disappears. Like why are you throwing these numbers at me?
It's one thing if you're like millions and stuff like that.
Yeah, the page actually in the response to me said that they saw us as competition. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Word.
Yeah,
our little like less than 300 follower page. Yeah, we're competition for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, shit. If they see you as competition, better step up.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like that. Like, cause I was like a shock to me. I was like, damn, like, if anything, I would have thought like, let me. If I were you, I'd be like, let me help all these little guys, like, trying to promote their stuff. But stuff like that just. It drives us to, really push more because, at the end when it's 10, 15, 20 years from now, you lost out on potentially like thousands, hundreds of thousands because you wanted to charge. Mm-hmm. an extra $100, an extra $200 at the beginning. Like stuff like that's not worth it. You know.
That's how
So I always try to ask the whoever I'm working with what their budget is.
Yeah.
It's like I got my prices, but like that's just my prices. You feel me? Like, what's your budget? You know what I mean?
And that's our biggest.
That's what we do with music videos. So it's like we base it off the idea. So it's like, sure, like we can throw around ideas and like depending on what it is, I can get it done. But it's at the same time, it's how much you want to invest in yourself to look good. And like, what do you want? Do you want VFX? Do you want animations? Do you just want video? Like, we can dumb it down. We don't gotta go crazy. It can still be creative for cheap, but you just gotta like find that middle ground and not, you know, be taxing on videos, because people around here do tax on videos. I've seen the prices some of these videographers charge. It's actually stupid for what they create.
Yeah.
Man,
I've had videos shot, and like I literally have only put out one video, and even that video sometimes I look at it, I'm like, it's not me. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, bro, I'm gonna need to tap in with you guys, because you guys got the sauce, bro. You feel me? Like, I got the sauce too.
Yeah, we're cranking it up. Like, I've been holding back on the creative side of the music videos, but this next one I gotta crank it up just to show everybody what we can do.
Oh yeah, I gotta connect. Dude just does like promoting around town. Like,
oh shit,
his name is Nightlife, right? So his thing is like, I want to document nightlife. I'm trying to help him get his content game up. Yeah. But he's got connections on connections. So he's like, if you need a Rolls Royce for a music video, hit me up. I'm like, save the fuck less. Like, put a little 300, 500 aside. Like,
yeah, definitely put us in touch.
Part of that is too, like, like you'll spend like $700, $800 on a music video with a videographer around here, and they'll put none of that into like an actual budget for scenes or anything like that. They're just gonna keep all that money. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, this is your video too. Like, you need to put some type of creative element in it with money. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We're putting out a video. Our name's on that shit too.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
Says produced by Heavenly Souls. Like, we don't want to give you, you know, just some shit because you paid us $200, so we're gonna give you a $200 video. It's like, nah, because then people are gonna look at that. I mean, I've seen videos, just like, you know, homies from high school and stuff like that. It's just fuck around. I'll be like, bro, how much did you pay for that? They'll tell me a price, and I'm like,
bro, the only 3 up on our page are all free. Word. We did those for free just to like build kind of like a portfolio a little bit. So you're gonna look at those and be like, y'all did those for free? And it's like, yeah, bro. I don't like put a limit on what I create due to a price. You know what I mean? Like, that's stupid as fuck to me.
The price is just to get our stuff paid for.
Yeah, that's
so
just
we can have the time to go out and create.
Yeah, it's to set aside the time. It's not really to set aside how much I create. It's to set aside the time that I can create. It's not really like people that like take their foot off the gas because they're like, oh, I'm not getting paid this much, or you're never gonna survive. You're never gonna survive.
You gotta eat shit for a little bit, just to not even eat shit. You just gotta like be humble at the beginning, because that's really it. Like, I've done so much shit for free that it's like when people get on my ass now about, yeah, I'm charging, you feel me? It's like, nah, bro, I took my punches, bro. You feel me? Like, real shit. Like, I've already done the I'll pay you half up front, half later. Like, you feel me? Like, there's this one artist, and like, dude is like, because I charge $100 for a session, right? 2-hour minimum.
Yeah.
You pull up. Dude's like, oh, I got 50. He always paid me before, right? He's like, you know I got you. That night he ran off with $50. Never talked to me again. Like, all right, bro. Like,
it's $50.
You made your best. You made your best songs in here. Now you gonna give up the engineer, the producer, and who you gonna work with now? Cause I heard your shit before. No offense, but like
over $50. That's the craziest part. $50, bro.
Exactly, bro. No, I had to press people for $10.
That's wild.
Yeah, because it's the principle. So
it is the principle. That's wild.
If you can't handle, you know, a verbal contract for $50, what are you gonna do when it's, you know, when
a band,
you know, shit. If Atlantic is like, yo, you gotta do this, like, and there's hundreds, and you got a mortgage that you gotta sell now, stuff like that. It's crazy what people will throw away just for chump change, like 10, 50 bucks. Like, I mean, shoot, there's been, when we first started doing videos, like, we were just reaching out to people, because I mean, everyone knows someone that raps. Like, we just reached out to people like, yo, like, you know, we're boys, like, let us shoot a music video for you. People just bullshit and be like, like, you know, I don't know, prices are like, no, it's free. Like, we just need to get work done. Like, so you can show.
You'd be surprised how many people BS on a free video from us too.
What?
I believe you.
It's crazy, like free, dog. Like,
that's like saying like, yo, here's $1,000. Like, you don't gotta
what are the strings attached? Like, they so skeptical. Like, and I get it. You feel me? Who's giving out $1,000? But it's like, shit. Give me that shit.
You know, because a music video, if you're an artist, like, in my opinion, that's biggest thing you need. Like, obviously besides marketing, but music video is marketing.
Yeah, 100%. It's crazy though, because it's the last step in the creative process for them. So they've already spent a majority of their money, if they don't know how to budget, on a studio session trying to record just a song or the album that they're trying to get the visuals
cover
from.
art.
So by the time they get to us, they barely got any money to work with. You know what I mean?
See, another thing is the marketing, right? Because a lot of, like, me, even personally, like, I put all my money into like marketing, like ads, promotions, shit like that. But it's like I forget that creating the video is also part of that marketing budget.
Yeah.
And it's like I have over like 50 songs out in like one video.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I need.
Yeah, bro. I was looking for some of your videos and stuff like that.
Videos are so
I was seeing
crucial.
all the songs. I'm like, yo, does he not have a video?
I don't got videos. I got the music. I don't got videos. But shit, like I said, if you guys down to work, like
definitely.
Like I'm down to get some shit done because like, bro, I got this new tape coming out. That shit's gonna be crazy. I don't know if you guys are down to travel, but like, if I can put the budget together, bro, we could take a little hop out to New York and back.
Yeah, if the budget's right, I'm down to travel. I'm working like a part-time job, so I'm almost full-time in this at this point. Part-time jobs just to keep something consistent coming in because it's flowing still. So the faucet's like kind of on with the money stream. You know what I mean? We're still like almost there. But
we'll
I got the free time set aside that I can, as long as the money's there, I'll be there.
Right.
Because that's the biggest thing too, is like when people see that you're, not still shooting stuff in your backyard or on the front porch or the trap. When they see you're actually outside, like doing stuff, then it's like, oh, like he's actually trying to make this serious. Like, I mean, I don't know if you saw on our page, just like the promo videos we shot for the clothes. Like, we went all out just to show you what a t-shirt is.
But that's what makes somebody want to buy your clothes.
Exactly, because they see like
they've seen pictures of merch everywhere. Everybody got merch, so it's like I want to see the product.
Did you keep how in depth we went with that shit?
I like I didn't like. I'm sure I did, but it's like I'm bad at like.
You made it to the website. A lot of content. Did you make it to the website?
Man, I don't got my phone on. I got you.
Show
me. I'm pretty sure I did, but
if you saw the promo, then you realize obviously we got clothes, right? Yeah. So by the time you get to the website, it's the same vibe here. You go here and then you're like, oh shit, pixel mock-ups.
I feel like I did go to your website then.
And then you go here and you're like, oh shit, there's nothing there. But like, if you actually like watched the promo and the marketing and all that, you really know that we got the, you know what the hoodie looks like. You know what I mean? So I was just like, all right, let's not put any mock-ups or any real pictures. Let's just leave them with the pixel stuff still.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And just make it feel like a game.
Facts. Bro, and if you planning to do some NFT shit, you already got the NFT.
Exactly.
It's already the vibe too. Yeah, we already kind of set the vibe.
That's what, and that's what we were trying to push. We were like, you know what, with our last drop this past March, we're like, you know what, let's push NFT too, and then we actually started working on it. It was like, yeah, this is gonna take time.
Yeah, we were trying to push that a little too quick. It was
NFTs. We early.
Yeah, it was like what I had in mind was different than what actually needed to happen. You know what I mean? Like I was like, all right, I can just release 10,000 of these comic books and not change the cover and just 10,000 of them. But it's different. You gotta like have different layers and stuff to randomly generate them, and then you gotta mint every single one of them. It's like, bro, that's so much money. Like, there's smart ways about it. You could have them pay for the mint on the website, and then hold the money for 72 hours while you mint them all, and then release them to the public through email, and then they'll go to their wallets and whatnot. But that we didn't have a Web3 website set up, so you can't even connect the wallet to pay for it. So it's just like this. It's a lot going on.
There's definitely other like creative ways, you know what I mean? Because like are you talking about the comic books or like the little merch?
The comic books.
So yeah, with the comic books, I don't know how many like you guys want to put out, but you know how like Batman 1 is like exclusive.
Yeah, and that's what we were going for.
Like you don't even have to put out 10,000 copies. Like maybe it's like 100 copies, or maybe it's 1,000 copies, but the first 100 people to buy the NFT get the physical.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Some shit like that, and it's like with the digital NFT, you get access to the digital magazine, or maybe you guys have an app that like it'll connect with. All right, I have the NFT. The app literally is just a comic book app where it has everything. You know, like
we were gonna go stupid crazy. This is a crazy idea, but we're working on NFC tags and putting them in the shirts. But we gotta find a way that you can wash the shirt and not mess up the tag. But the tag, you can tap your phone to it and it takes you somewhere. So we can program it to like take you to a website. If you tap it, and then we can have it like a dynamic link on the website, so we can always change what the link is.
Jackets,
yeah, like the Montclair jackets. So like whatever the link is attached, we can always change it. So we can be like, yo, tap your shirts, and it takes them somewhere different every time. So it gives them like an exclusive opportunity if they have the shirt.
People love scanning stuff, like they see QR codes and stuff like that. They just want to scan. So if you have it on your clothes, I mean, like that's a flex in itself. I mean, people love, you know, just love that shit. The little gadgets and stuff on the clothes.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. You know, it's crazy because like I've been doing this that culture thing. I've been looking for like head of content. It's like the only like leadership position I've been looking for. So I mean, like I definitely want to chop it up with you guys after this interview.
Definitely.
Let everybody know where they can find you.
Yeah, you guys follow me on Instagram.
I'm on Instagram, HSTrippin, TRIPPIN, and then you can follow us at Heavenly Souls as well, Heavenly Souls _ on Instagram.
I'm on Instagram at hs.dave with 2 E's.
Cool. Yeah. Appreciate you guys coming by.
No problem.
Appreciate you for having us, man. It was great.
Word. Anything else you guys want to, tell the people?
Stay creative.
Stay creative. Do everything that you gotta do to make it where you want to make it.
Word. You already know we going up.
That's dope.